Welcome to Daily News Podcast, the voice of Mangalore today. Here, we dissect the news, uncover the stories, and bring to light the issues that matter most to you. Join us as we navigate through today's pressing news.
A heart-wrenching incident shook Kempegowda near Kokkada today as an auto-rickshaw driver, Sharath Kumar K., tragically passed away due to a heart attack while driving. Sharath Kumar, a 36-year-old from Kempegowda, had just dropped students at school in his auto-rickshaw as part of his routine. While returning, he was struck by a severe heart attack, and despite the efforts of locals rushing him to Kokkada Primary Health Center, he was declared dead on arrival. Sharath Kumar, who was the sole provider for his family, leaves behind his father Raghurama Madhavala, his mother, and a sister. This sudden and tragic loss has deeply saddened the community in and around Beltangady. In a recent incident at the Union Bank branch on Carr Street in Mangaluru, a short circuit caused a brief fire scare. The first-floor help desk section was filled with thick smoke, triggering a response from the Pandeshwar Fire Brigade. Due to the sealed room being air-conditioned, the smoke had no outlet, leading to potential danger. However, with the swift action of fire personnel using fans to ventilate the area, the situation was brought under control. While some electronic devices like computers suffered damage, thankfully no injuries were reported. The quick response and efficient handling by the fire officials ensured public safety during this unexpected event.
In a tragic incident, a 65-year-old resident of Bell Village in Kaup Taluk passed away due to COVID-19 complications at a private hospital in Manipal. The deceased, who was undergoing treatment for abdominal cancer, tested positive for the virus upon admission for hypertension. Despite the efforts of medical professionals, he succumbed to his illness on June 2nd. Kaup Tahsildar Pratibha R. visited the family to assess their health and offer condolences. Fortunately, no family members are showing COVID-19 symptoms. The final rites will follow COVID-19 SOPs on June 4th. Health officials and local authorities, including Dr. Vasudev, Dr. Subramanya, and ASHA worker Yashoda, visited the village to raise awareness on safety measures. Udupi District Commissioner Dr. Vidya Kumari clarified that the death won't be counted as a COVID-19 fatality since the patient's primary reason for admission was hypertension.
In a crackdown against illegal cattle transportation and beef selling, the police have arrested Mohammed Sajid in Kalapate Usmania Mohalla, Shiroor village, Udupi. The arrest was made under the Karnataka Prevention of Slaughter and Preservation of Cattle Act 2020. Sajid's plan to slaughter 4 cattle was foiled by the authorities. Let's stay vigilant against such unlawful activities in our community. In a recent development in the murder case of Abdul Rahiman at Koltamajalu, 2 prime accused, Deepak from Kuriala and Sumit Acharya from Tenkabellur in Bantwal, were taken by the police for spot inquest at 4 different locations in Belthangady. The accused duo were seen purchasing a raincoat and a SIM ejector after the murder at Guru Vayanakere and Santhakara, respectively. They discarded their mobile phones in the Nidigal River in Ujire before fleeing towards Chikamagaluru. The police are thoroughly investigating the case and gathering evidence to bring the culprits to justice.
In a tragic incident, a fire broke out at a garment shop near the old bus stand in Kasargod, resulting in a loss of around 50 lakhs. The Ezwa Parda shop, owned by Nizam of Chirkala, was completely destroyed in the blaze. The fire was first noticed by locals who saw smoke coming from the shop early in the morning. Fire service personnel were immediately called in and managed to extinguish the flames, but the shop had already suffered extensive damage. The cause of the fire is suspected to be an electrical short circuit. We urge everyone to take necessary precautions to prevent such incidents in the future.
In a recent development in Puttur, Beltangady police have taken action against an Instagram account by the name of Makala Trolls for spreading divisive content that incited communal tension following the tragic murder of a youth in Bantwal. The authorities have registered a case against the account, as the posts had the potential to disrupt law and order in the region. The police have initiated a thorough investigation into the matter. Stay tuned for further updates.
In a proactive move to ensure security and maintain peace in Mangaluru, the city police, led by the newly appointed police commissioner Sudhir Kumar Reddy, organized a lathi drill near the clock tower. This drill, executed by the brave personnel of the Karnataka State Reserve Police, KSRP, comes in response to the recent tensions sparked by two unsettling murders in Bajpe and Kolthamajalu. The timely drill was conducted as a precautionary measure before a planned protest by the SDPI near the clock tower to denounce the tragic killing of Abdul Rahman. With the city police stepping up their efforts, the authorities are determined to uphold law and order in Mangaluru.
In a bid to ease the congestion on the Mangaluru-Bengaluru National Highway 75, a 2.1 kilometers flyover at Kaup was opened partially to traffic from Mani to BC Road. This development comes after years of struggle for commuters navigating through the challenging stretch at Kaup. With 85.63% of the work completed between BC Road and Periashanti, and 95.17% work done on the Periashanti-Adahole stretch, the opening of the flyover brings relief to road users. The National Highways Authority of India is set to work on the service road beneath the flyover to further facilitate movement. Notably, the partial opening ceremony saw the presence of prominent figures like former MLAs, project managers, and Sri Rama Vidya Kendra founder Kolladka Prabhakar Bhatt, who expressed gratitude to PM Narendra Modi and Union Minister Nitin Gadkari for this infrastructure development.
In a significant development, Puttur Assistant Commissioner and Subdivisional Magistrate Stella Varghese has issued an externment notice to Hindutva activist and BJP leader Arun Kumar Potila, asking him to explain why he should not be sent to Shabad police limits in Kalaburagi district. The notice was issued on May 28th under Section 55 of the Karnataka Police Act, 1963, without specifying any reasons. Mr. Potila, a resident of Mundur village and a recent independent candidate in the assembly elections, faces several cases as outlined by the Deputy Superintendent of Police, Puttur Subdivision. Following due process, Ms. Varghese will conduct a thorough inquiry and consider all factors before making a final decision. This move comes amidst similar requests for externment against 22 other individuals, emphasizing a stern stance on law and order.
In Kumbla, St. Monica School welcomes the new academic year with zeal and fervor. The school saw a grand inaugural ceremony at the auditorium, graced by school manager Father Melvin D'Souza. Principal Sister Ancy Matthew and Vice Principal Father Siraj Joseph Lobo were also present alongside Kumbla St. Monica Church, Vice President Raju Stephen D'Souza. The event was made colorful with cultural performances by the teachers. Adding to the joy, the birthday of Father Suraj Lobo was celebrated with great honor. The program witnessed a warm welcome address by Father Suraj Lobo and was smoothly anchored by Mrs. Kirthi. A heartfelt vote of thanks was delivered by Mrs. Shaija, marking the beginning of a promising academic year at St. Monica School in Kumbla.
Excitement filled classrooms across Dakshina Kannada as schools in Mangaluru reopened after summer break. Festive decorations and warm welcomes greeted students, creating a joyful atmosphere. Following district guidelines, schools held inaugural ceremonies with local dignitaries, setting a positive tone for the new academic year. Government schools had already provided textbooks and uniforms to ensure a smooth start. The first day focused on welcoming students and helping them settle in, with vibrant and hopeful vibes for the year ahead.
In a heated development, Tamil Nadu actor-politician Kamal Haasan stands firm in the Karnataka High Court and refuses to apologize for his controversial comment that Kannada language was born out of Tamil. The court warned him against misusing freedom of speech to hurt sentiments, urging him to apologize for his remark. Despite facing calls for a ban on his film Thug Life in Karnataka, Kamal Haasan's lawyer asserts they do not need security as the film won't be released now. The court emphasized the importance of apology to resolve the issue. Pro-Kannada groups demand an apology from Kamal Haasan, stating that distributors and theater owners have decided not to release the movie until an apology is made. The court is set to hear the matter again on June 10th as the standoff continues. Stay tuned to Mangalore Today for more updates on this developing story.
In a fiery statement, Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann of the AAP party has criticized the BJP's use of sindoor in their recent political campaigns. He questioned if the distribution of sindoor to households is part of a one nation, one husband scheme, labeling the BJP's Operation Sindoor as a joke. This controversy arose as the BJP launched Operation Sindoor to showcase the success of India's counterstrike to a terror attack. PM Modi's choice of Operation Sindoor has faced backlash from other political leaders like Mamata Banerjee, who described it as politically motivated. The name Operation Sindoor symbolizes the loss faced by women whose partners were killed. The use of Sindoor in this context has sparked debate and criticism among political circles. India is currently grappling with a surge in COVID-19 cases as the active cases have crossed the 4,000 mark, with Kerala leading as the most affected state, followed by Maharashtra, Gujarat, and Delhi. Despite the rise in cases, the Union Health Ministry reassures that the severity of infections is low, with most patients under home care. Dr. Rajiv Bail from ICMR mentioned that the current rise is due to subvariants of Omicron, LF7, XFG, JN1, and NB.1.8.1, emphasizing that there is no need to panic but to remain vigilant. In the last 24 hours, 5 deaths were reported, with Kerala, Tamil Nadu, West Bengal, and Maharashtra being affected. As the situation continues to be monitored closely, it is crucial for everyone to adhere to safety protocols and take necessary precautions.
Mangalore, 3rd June 2025. Sensational revelations have emerged from a recent dossier on Operation Bunyan un Marsus in Pakistan, showing that India targeted 8 additional sites during Operation Sindoor than officially disclosed. The undisclosed targets include Peshawar, Jang, Hyderabad in Sindh, and more. This new information sheds light on the intensity of India's counterstrike, raising questions on Pakistan's claims. The detailed dossier exposes the depths of India's precision strikes, prompting Pakistan to seek a ceasefire. India's resolute stance post-Pahalgam terror attack has redefined its military strategy, making it clear that any act of terrorism will be met with decisive action. The recent conflict has not only showcased India's military prowess, but also underscored the need for a zero-tolerance approach towards terrorism.
In a display of unity, political leaders from Karnataka are optimistic about Royal Challengers Bengaluru, RCB, clinching their first Indian Premier League (IPL) trophy. RCB is set to face Punjab Kings in the IPL final showdown. Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar expressed confidence in the team's performance, while Union Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy shared his belief in RCB's victory. Women and Child Development Minister Laxmi Hebalkar, a cricket enthusiast, stayed up late to watch the previous match, vowing, "E Bari Cup Namde, this time the cup is ours." The city is buzzing with anticipation as fans gear up to support RCB, with hopes high for a historic win in the IPL final.
In a devastating turn of events, over 56,000 individuals have been impacted by flash floods in Manipur. The floods, caused by overflowing rivers and embankment breaches, have damaged 10,477 houses in the region. Tragically, 1 person is missing after being swept away in Imphal East District. Authorities have evacuated 2,913 individuals from affected areas, with a fresh embankment breach occurring in Bashikong. With 57 relief camps set up, primarily in Imphal East District, the situation remains dire. Additionally, 93 landslides have been reported in the state, adding to the challenges faced by the residents. Localities in Imphal and parts of Imphal East District have been submerged due to the overflowing rivers, further exacerbating the crisis.
Troubling news from Tarn Taran, Punjab, as a man named Gagandeep Singh, alias Gagan, has been arrested for sharing sensitive information related to army movements during Operation Sindoor with Pakistani intelligence operatives. The accused reportedly had connections with Pakistan's ISI and had received payments for passing on classified details. He was in touch with a Khalistani supporter, Gopal Singh Chawla, for the past 5 years, leading to his introduction to PIOs. The police have recovered a mobile phone containing intelligence shared with the PIOs and details of over 20 ISI contacts. Investigations are ongoing to uncover the full extent of this espionage network. An FIR has been registered under the Official Secrets Act, and Punjab Police is determined to safeguard the nation's sovereignty. This arrest comes after 6 individuals, including a woman, were apprehended earlier for allegedly spying for Pakistan. Stay tuned for updates on this developing story.
That wraps up today's edition of the Daily News Podcast. We're grateful for your viewership. For additional details on today's stories, head over to mangaloretoday.com. And remember, Subscribing to our channel keeps you ahead with the latest news. Stay informed, stay safe.